Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know,
Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel for another video. Today we're going to be doing a homeschool mom day in the life. It is a cloudy, chilly morning, and we are getting back into the rhythm of homeschooling after taking our winter break. And so we just have a nice school day on the plans. I've got some sourdough rising on the counter, and I figured I would kind of give you guys some updates about what's been going on in my life since it has been a long time since we chatted. Much of the content that you guys saw over the holidays, with the exception of me actually taking down my Christmas decorations, was filmed a few weeks ahead. So there's always lots of life happening over here, and so I thought I would bring you guys along today. I do want to thank Beekeepers Natural for sponsoring today's video. I'm so pumped to be working with them because anytime I can find anything that works and helps our immune systems this time of year, I am all about that. Natural, the way that God created it. Love it. So be sharing that with you guys in this video, and I also have an awesome discount. So all of that to say, we're going to get into homeschooling here shortly. The kids are downstairs doing their chores. I just finished getting myself ready. I slept with the heatless curl thing in, but I think I did it when my hair was a little too wet. So we're somewhere in between curly and wavy today, and the top was not looking good, so we just threw a clip in there. I do have some work to do later this afternoon, so hopefully I will have time to get to that. I always get asked in videos, like, how do you plan out your work? Everything happens after homeschooling because that is my number one priority. So if we have a very bad school day, which I'm not anticipating, but let's just hypothetically say that's the case, sometimes that does affect my work. I mean, imagine having to discipline your kids all day and deal with attitudes and whatever else, and then get on here and say, hey guys, welcome to my channel. It doesn't really work. I can't fake it. So I'm hoping that everyone will be as great today as they were the past few days. So that's all that I wanted to say for the introduction, but let's hang out today. I'll show you guys some of the things that I got for Christmas in case any of you guys are sitting on Christmas gift cards and you want to know, like, what's a good thing to spend it on. I'll share a couple of things with you guys that I've really liked. So we're just going to hang out today. It'll be a mashup of a bunch of randomness, which if you stick around here, you know that that's kind of what my videos and vlogs are. So one of the things that I got for Christmas is this hoodie that I am wearing. It does zip all the way up. And it has a hood. It has a really cute little gold detail right here. Anyway, it has thumb holes. I have wanted this sweater for a long time. But here's the thing. For me, like, a Christmas gift has to be something, well, it doesn't have to be, but like from Jake. It has to be something that I just wouldn't go off on the drop of a dime and buy for myself. So in general, my gifts are a little more expensive because, you know, if I need like just a long sleeve shirt or a quick little hoodie, I'll just go ahead and grab that. So Jake really tries to get things that I'm like, ooh, I love that, but that's a little too much money to spend, you know, so he's very sweet in that way. So I will tell you guys, this is from Lululemon. It is their scuba cropped sweater. I've wanted it for forever. It's expensive. I'm not even gonna try to tell you why it is expensive. It just is. But the fit and the cut and everything, I just had been wanting one for a long time. With all that said though, there are some really good Amazon dupes on obviously Amazon. So I'll link to this one down below for you guys, and then I'll also link to the Amazon ones. If you would like to just have like the fit, but you don't really care too much about the quality of the product. Like you're not trying to make it last for 10 years. That's the thing about Lululemon. Some of my leggings and stuff that I have had since I was a fitness instructor, like they still fit, I still wear them, they really hold up. And so the quality there is just, I'll pay more because it's gonna last, you know? So yeah, when I share, I think I got on Instagram one day and I was wearing this and I got a million questions about what hoodie is that? So that's what it is. And then I just have my maroon or like burgundy leggings on today that Jake also got me because I love this color and I didn't have it. So those were two of my Christmas gifts this year, but I'll link to the actual one if I can find it, because I think this color might be out of stock, and then I'll link to an Amazon one for you too. I love it. You can wear it for athleisure, or you can, you know, put it on with a pair of jeans. Looks cute. Both. Got the laundry going.
Yeah, that one is doing the
So my sourdough is ready to go. I mixed it up yesterday and left it on the counter to rise overnight. And as you can see, it has more than doubled its size. So I need to get this in the oven, but we are gonna start our World Watch News right now. And then I'll do this here in a little bit. I'm gonna split this into 2 loaves. This will make 2 loaves of sourdough. I already told you guys Beekeepers Natural is sponsoring today's video, and I am so pumped to be working with them because anytime I can support my and my family's immune systems, especially through cold and flu season, with something natural and effective, I am all about that. You guys may have seen them in your favorite local retailers. I was super excited to see them at my local Target. If you guys have never heard of Beekeeper Naturals, let me tell you a little bit about them. So they have a whole product lineup designed to help keep your family healthy, to help support your immune system, and all of their products are incredible. The best-selling product that they have that sells out continuously is this Immune Support Daily Throat Spray. They have one right here, and then they also have a kids one. Now, the active ingredient in this is something called propolis, and that is the enzyme that bees actually create inside the honeycomb in the beehive. That is a defense mechanism. So there are so many incredible benefits for us when we utilize that. So that is what is the main ingredient in the throat spray. So it is all natural, and you just take the cap off, and that is going to help support your immune system through this cold and flu season and beyond. In addition to the propolis throat spray, that is incredible. They also have tons of other products, but one of my favorites are these kids throat soothing pops. These are made with honey, vitamin D, and zinc. The flavors are green apple, strawberry, mixed berry with elderberry. There's only 2 grams of sugar per pop in comparison to other brands. It's much, much lower, and there are no artificial dyes or colors in these things, which is something that I always am striving for. So if you've got little ones especially, and you know they're feeling a little run down, or if you just want to try to stay ahead of it and support their immune systems, then these are a great thing to have. The ingredients in these are chicory root fiber, syrup, honey, strawberry puree, apple puree, elderberry extract, monk fruit, all the pronounceable ingredients on the back, combined with that vitamin D, zinc, and the bee propolis extract, which is also in the throat spray. So if you think your kids probably maybe are too little for this or something like that, or you want to grab both, these are another great option from Beekeepers Naturals. New year in good health and support your and your family's immune systems wonderfully this time of year and beyond. They have given me a 20% off site-wide discount code, but don't wait. Take advantage of it by clicking the link down below. Use that code, which I'll put right here on the screen, and take advantage of that 20% off. I also want to let you guys know that the discount code stacks on top of their already discounted bundles and the subscribe discount, so you can save even more when you do it that way. So all of the information to Beekeeper Naturals will be down below. They're seriously amazing. Check them out. The website has all of their products on it with so much more information than I can provide here for you guys, but they're truly incredible, and of course all natural, which I love, 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 and always am leaning towards that direction when at all possible.
That revelation was the next era of God's redemptive history.
Good. What did you have? Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day that you have blessed us with, and we thank you for the freedom that you've given us for our homeschooling. We thank you for your word. Lord, I thank you for guiding me toward deciding to lead the kids in this in-depth Bible study on probably what is one of the most complicated books of the Bible to understand. I pray that my obedience to you leading me in this direction would be glorifying to you, and that your truth would be revealed to the kids in a deeper way. I pray that the Holy Spirit would minister to us each individually, and that we would all walk away with a greater understanding of what is next for your return, and that we would find great comfort in that understanding, and not have a fear because we just don't want to look and know what we might be facing or what might come next. I pray that we would understand things more deeply, and I pray that you would help a spirit of peace abound in our home. I pray that you would help each of us be mindful of others and think of the ways that we can bless others, and recognize that one of the ways we can be a blessing to others in our home is to provide a distraction-free time for Bible study and coming to you, Lord. I pray that you would help me with the patience and grace that I need for these circumstances, and that they would not be distracting to me from learning from you. Lord, I pray for this day. I pray that you would help us do the work that you have for us, and that we would be diligent in all of our efforts. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. So I don't know if you guys have heard, but I wanted to share with you guys something that I had been working on for the last 6 months that is available now exclusively on Amazon. This is my very own gratitude journal that I created with the help of my friend and virtual assistant. We came together on this and created what I think is the best gratitude journal on Amazon. I am so excited that it is available, and I truly know that it will be a blessing to all of you guys who use it. It is 180 days because that is typically how many days are in a school year, but this journal is not just meant for kids. It can be used by kids, teenagers, men, women, boys, girls, everybody. All of the scriptures that are in the gratitude journal were hand chosen by me. Every week has a different verse, and each day you read the verse, and there's an application section to apply the verse to your life and your circumstances, whatever you're facing that day. Every single day has a space for thanking God for things, thinking of ways that you can be of service to the Lord, a space to write down words or thoughts about things that are weighing on your heart, and then a space to take the things that are on your heart and bring them to God in prayer, because that is what we should be doing. I've received so many wonderful reviews and feedback on this. People saying I've been out of the habit of journaling and getting back into it is like instant stress relief. We don't realize how much we walk around with, and then when we put it on paper, we feel that relief because we're actually bringing it to the Lord in prayer. But my journal is available now. I could say so much more about it, but I just wanted to share it with you guys. I'll always have a link in the description box to this. And if you purchase one, leaving an 5-star review on Amazon will help other people see this resource and tool, because I know that it will be a blessing to all who use it and build this habit of seeing God's faithfulness in their lives and thinking on the things that He has done for us and provided for us, and reflecting with a grateful heart. So I wanted to share that with you guys. It is available now, and I'll put the link in the description box. Walter, do you want to help with sentence dictation? Yeah? When you left, I saw a mysterious male figure hide behind that statue. When you left, I saw a mysterious male figure hide behind the statue. Lunch break, and then more math grading and trying to figure out SAT download issues, which is probably my least favorite thing to deal with. But I wanted to share this lunch with you guys because it's really good. I saw it on my grocery store's website, so it's super random. But basically you take ground turkey, you brown it with an onion, season it, salt, pepper, garlic. Then you add some chicken stock, some rice, the sun-dried tomatoes, spinach, and let that simmer until the rice is cooked. And then top it with some feta cheese, and it's really good. We ate it last night for dinner and had some leftovers, so that's what I'm having today. So yeah, I thought I would share that with you guys. It's really good. So the App Store. And then I looked at the one that was installed and I compared it to the version because they give them numbers, and it was the most up-to-date version. So I have no idea why it's doing that. Made myself an afternoon coffee. It is 2 o'clock now. We just finished up with school. We're having so much trouble downloading this Blue Book app for the SAT. We're downloading it directly from the App Store. It's the most up-to-date version, and then when we try to go and open it, it says we need the updated version, but there is no updated version. So that's a problem I'm not going to be able to solve today. But we finished school, went over some math with her, and now I need to work out. I also have dinner to make, and then I have a few things that I wanted to share with you guys. But first, I'm gonna go upstairs, put away a few things, and show you guys what's taking place up here. It's a gecko bath. To do this when their shed is stuck in the winter because they don't go in their moist hole very often because it's cold. He's been getting a lot of baths lately. His legs are doing a split. Great.
I was gonna try to escape.
All right, so I told you guys I would share with you a couple of Christmas gifts that I received that I really, really love. I already shared my sweater that I'm wearing here, but I also got the, can't really show you, got the updated version of the Garmin Lily watch. I had the older version. This is the 2, I believe. And my other one I had just worn so much that it still worked, but it was just really worn out. I have worn that thing for years, and so I got the new one, which I really like. And this time I actually set it up with the app, and my other one, I didn't want to have the app connected to it because I didn't want to receive like text messages and phone calls on here. That's kind of the whole reason why I didn't want the Apple Watch. But I realized that in order to utilize a lot of the functions and the tracking that I want to wear it for, I did need to set up the app. So I do have the Garmin app set up now, and I've really been liking it. I just like how it looks like an everyday watch, but it still tracks my heart rate, all of my sleep, my menstrual cycles, my workouts, my calories, like all of that stuff. And since I set up the app, I'm able to use it in its fullness. So that is great. The other thing that I got for Christmas that was a bit of a splurge, but I really do like it a lot, is the newest Shark, what is this called? Flex Style. It's basically it's an air wrap curler, and it comes with a ton of attachments to do your hair and wrap it. You can also turn this into your blow dryer just like that. I will say though, you guys, there is a bit of a learning curve to this, and I still don't have it mastered. I've only used it about 4 or 5 times, but I used it on my youngest daughter's hair and it turned out really, really good. On my oldest daughter, who has curly hair, she asked me to do it on her, and I think it would have been better if she would have taken time to like blow dry her hair straight. She didn't really do that, but it's worked really, really good on my hair. It gives me a ton of volume, and it looks just very bouncy, and I don't know, I just like the look of the curls. The only downside that I can tell you about this is when I curl my hair with a regular curling iron, I can sleep on my curls with my hair like being longer now and wake up the next day, brush it out, maybe touch up a few front pieces, but my hair holds curl really well. This I have to redo completely every single day. Now, that might be a beginner user error. It might just be my hair, but this does not hold curl for me like overnight into the next day. like using a traditional curling iron does. But I do like it. I would recommend it. And you just have to get used to it. There is a learning curve to this, and I would consider myself decent at doing hair. But yeah, those were some of my Christmas gifts that I've really been enjoying that I wanted to share with you guys. I also got some new workout shoes, a new pair of Nobles. Those are my favorite shoe for lifting. They're nice and flat and they last forever. My other pair, I think I had 2 years. My oldest daughter got a pair as well. Hers lasted 2 years. They're such a durable, great shoe for like CrossFit, weightlifting type workouts. So anyway, wanted to share those things with you guys in case any of you are sitting on some gift cards wondering how to spend them. I'll link to the things that I shared down below. So the other thing that I wanted to include in this video for you guys was kind of like a little bit of an update. Since it's the beginning of the new year, I wanted to take some time and kind of share with you guys my plans for my channel this year, and just kind of a little bit of an update of basically what has been going on in my life since, I don't know, the beginning of December. So we're gonna chat. I still have a little bit of coffee left, but so back in the beginning of December, we celebrated my youngest daughter turning 13 years old. So now I officially am a mom of 4 teenagers in all under my roof, which she was so excited about her birthday, and we had a great time celebrating her, and we just had a very nice night. In December, we also went to Disneyland with my brother, sister-in-law, nephews, and baby niece, and we had a really fun time being in Disneyland leading up to Christmas. We did our family Secret Santa shopping in downtown Disney and had a fun little challenge with that, and then we enjoyed going to the parks for 2 days, so that was a fun thing we did in December. I also hosted several things at my house through those months. I hosted Thanksgiving. I hosted my daughter's birthday party. We hosted her dance team with a really fun DIY paint night. I shared about this on Instagram, but I know not everybody follows over there. So lots of hosting over here. We enjoyed the Christmas season and just really took it all in. We took 3 weeks off of school, like I said, so that was really great. My oldest daughter finished up her most recent 2 dual enrollment classes with Grand Canyon University. The week Sunday leading up to Christmas was like the last day. So she finished up sociology and she finished up probability and statistics. Now, technically that's the last math class she has to take to get her BSN, which is still what she's interested in pursuing. So she was very excited about that. And I was so proud of her because that class was very hard and the professor was not very helpful, which made it even more hard. And she did probability and statistics with Shorman Math in her high school years, so her sophomore and junior year, but this was different and they utilized a lot of different things that she didn't use when she did Shorman mathematics. So it was a very hard class for her, but she did get an A in both of her classes. So that is really, really amazing. And I share that simply to encourage you guys that your homeschooled kids, if you prepare them well, will excel. And that is exactly what she's doing. So it's just so rewarding for me to see her succeeding and doing well, because, you know, we really worked hard in her homeschooling years and I didn't doubt it, but it's just exciting to see it actually happening. So that also happened in December. Jake and I also booked our summer RV trip because if you know anything about the RV world, you do need to book those things way in advance. So we spent some time, when was it? Last weekend, I think, you know, making sure that we had our route planned out and where we were going to be stopping and staying and all of that. And so we're really excited for this summer. We're visiting another place that's on my bucket list and my kids, which is the Redwoods in Northern California. So the trees with trunks that are so big, 100 people can't even wrap their hands around them. I'm so excited to see that part of California. We've visited California many, many, many times, but mostly Southern. So I've gone to San Francisco years ago. I wouldn't necessarily choose to go back now, but the Northern California area is beautiful, and I'm really excited to see the Redwoods in the summer. So we went ahead and booked that. What else? My oldest son got his first job, and he started that up in December. So that was exciting. I think it was or is more of a seasonal position, but we'll see how that pans out coming up. But that was an exciting thing for him, and so he worked some shifts through the busy holiday season at a local like FedEx office. So that was exciting. Lots of stuff in December. We had a really full month, and it was really good. But also, which technically this wasn't in December, more of January, but the gratitude journal. That has been a project that I have been working on behind the scenes for the last 6 months. And so getting everything ready, taking the photos, getting that all set up was really fun and a lot of work, but very exciting. And I'm just so thrilled to have that product out there in the world now, and just to see how many of you guys are enjoying it and leaving those reviews. Those are so helpful to the success of it. So thank you guys so much in advance. And for those of you who have left reviews, thank you so much for that. What else? I'm trying to think of if there's anything else. I have started to kind of think a little bit, not too much, about next homeschool year and kind of how that's gonna look. We'll see. I have to kind of wait and see. Oh, the gecko's done with his bath.
Did you open the door? Yes. I forgot to open it.
Do you want to see his shed?
Did you get it all off?
Yeah, off his tail and off his face. That was his tail. You can see like how it was a circle. Mm-hmm. And that was his face.
Okay. Jeez,
Thanks, guys.
The gecko's tail has been freed from its entrapment of its own shed. We've been doing lots of gecko baths in December. My oldest daughter is definitely the gecko bath master, so good job.
Thanks.
Did Caleb tell you thank you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta put all the stuff away.
Yeah.
Including the dish. So yeah, the journal. What I was saying was starting to think a little bit ahead for next school year and what that's going to look like. I have a lot of different decisions that I need to make for next year. But mostly I've been thinking about that in increments when I can handle it. Starting to look ahead at graduation for my oldest and kind of setting dates for those things as far as graduation parties go. My youngest daughter's dance recital is like right in that time. And then my niece, my husband's sister's daughter, was born 8 weeks before our daughter. And so she's also graduating. And so I want to be mindful of the dates that she's going to have things going on, since it'll be the same family members attending. I don't want to, double book or anything like that. So starting to think ahead on those things. I have like a tentative date in mind, but we'll see. Our church homeschool group does do a graduation ceremony for the graduating seniors. And initially the date was going to work out really well for us, and we were going to be able to participate in that and invite friends and family to come. But I think they're going to be changing the date now, and I don't know if it's going to work out, and there really isn't any other like backup option. So if that happens, it won't be the end of the world. She'll still be very celebrated. It'll just be on our own terms. So starting to kind of think about those things. We do have her senior photo session booked, and if you guys follow on Instagram, you probably saw like our fall family pictures. We're using the same photographer for the senior pictures. We already have the outfit. We've had the outfit since August. So that'll be coming up in the spring, but I'm just planning on enjoying like January and February as low months, because February is when dance competition season kicks off, and so we'll be really busy with that, and then lots of different things in the spring. So I'm gonna enjoy January and February. They're gonna be a little bit slower because March, April, and May are gonna be like pedal to the metal. So yeah, that is kind of like a little bit of an update of everything that's been going on. Oh, one more thing. See, there's been a lot. My husband's work shift just changed. He took on a different position within the same department, but doing different work now, and so his hours changed. And to any of you guys who have first responders in your family members, you know that when a shift change happens, everything else feels very disjointed for a while. So yesterday was actually my husband's first day on this shift, and so we're like, it still feels very weird and a little bit disjointed, and I feel a little like I'm forgetting everything because we had to basically like redo how we do things. Like, so much of life is so like incremental that it just feels weird. So I joke with him and say that he's the sun and we all orbit him, because that it's just true. Like, his work is the centerpiece. It's what tells us when we can go travel, when we can't travel. It tells us, you know, what our days off are and how I need to organize my days off. It tells us when dad's gonna be home and when he's gonna be gone, and when he can be available to help pick up kids or take kids, and when he can't do those things. And so he's like the centerpiece, the nucleus, and then we all operate around him. So when the nucleus changes direction, everything else just feels a little bit out of whack for a little while. So yeah, that's a little bit of what has been going on in my life. I celebrated my birthday at the end of November, and yeah, that's a lot of life stuff for just a month or so of time. So now moving on to the other portion that I wanted to talk about. I don't really mention it all that often, but I wanted to since it's the beginning of the year. I do have a membership side to my channel. I have had this membership going on my channel. It is done through YouTube for 3 years now. So when you join and become a member, which is different than becoming a subscriber, you will have access to every video ever put in there. That community I created 3 years ago because with the growth of my channel, I just felt like I wasn't able to talk as freely, to share my faith as openly, to just talk about parenting that some people may not deem, you know, like what they like. And I just really, it's not even about caring what people think. It's more of, I don't want to deal with the negativity that sometimes sharing those things brings. I have to like protect my peace, and that's one of the ways that I do it. So everything doesn't have to be shared with everyone, and that's why I created my membership. So my membership is more faith-based content, more parenting content, more like my emotions and feelings as I'm processing like my daughter graduating and just kind of those things, parenting tips, homeschool help, things more personalized to the community. My goal videos, my monthly goal videos also live over there now, because in those goal videos, you really get a window into like what's going on. And so I just wanted to have like a smaller space to share that. I also do lives over there. I do exclusive videos, early access videos, just as a way to say thank you to my members. We do a lot. I'll be doing my spring curriculum unboxings over there first. I do giveaways over there. Just, it's like perks to my channel. And yeah, so 3 years of content. I also take viewer questions and answer them. So there's just a lot of really good stuff. We've done Bible studies in the past. I do lives over there. I never do lives on the regular side of my channel. So I upload over there once a week. Now that is another thing that I want to mention here. Other people have shared with me that they've joined other creators like membership communities, and the person never put up any content or never did anything extra. If you guys know anything about me, I am very reliable and dependable, and so I have faithfully put up a video in that membership every single week for 3 years. I've never missed a week unless I planned on it and I told them like I'm taking a week off to travel. I'll see you guys when I get back kind of thing, but even that has been very minimal. So I upload over there on Saturdays usually. And as for this side of my channel where you guys are seeing it, I will be continuing to upload on this side of my channel most of the time 2 times a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That has been my uploading schedule for a really long time. I plan on sticking with that, although this last year and this year I did give myself permission to upload once if that is all that I had for that week and not really freak out over it. So twice a week over here, once a week in the membership, and then yeah, that is kind of my plan going forward. So I think I've chatted enough. This could be a video in and of itself, so I'm gonna end it, but I kind of wanted to fill you guys in and let you know what you can expect on Grace and Grit in 2025. So that's gonna be it for me today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. Don't forget to check out Beekeeper Naturals down below, where you guys can save 20% off on your order with my code for 24 hours only. The Immune Support Daily Throat Spray, 1 spray every single day. You guys, it tastes like honey. It's no big deal, and it will support your immune system, especially through this cold and flu season. So take advantage of that, as well as checking out all of their other products online. Please give this video a thumbs up before you click out of it. It's a free way to support my channel, and I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next one really soon. Bye, friends.
Yesterday has gone to sleep.